once you give up your food to a last mile partner, a delivery partner, like it's gone. What are you going to do before then?
Well, hang in there. The pandemic's going to end. I think the future will be pretty bright for those that make it through.
You want to make sure that whenever you bring in technology, that you think about, sort of the big picture.
A lot of companies and a lot of restaurants and just in general, they'll look at it as like, oh, I just like this one solution can fit all. That's far beyond the case.
If you just really think creatively, there's little things you can do that are inexpensive or altogether free that can differentiate the off-premise experience for your guests.
Well, I mean, it comes down to, we run our business and we run our media the same way we do our barbecue, and that's low and slow.
But once you internalize it and you're like, oh, wow, my food is doing more than giving me energy, it's controlling how I'm thinking and how I'm feeling. It's like, wow.
Go ask people what they want. People want to give you their opinions. They want to be heard.
The only way to kind of evolve and really understand what's happening in the operation, and whether it be from an internal operation perspective or from a guest perspective, is having strong data.
We all have to play in the same sandbox. Life is long, it's not short, life is very long, and you need each other.
Creativity just invites you to come to the table and to release the status quo, to release what you think it needs to be.
So when we talk about the Amazonification of restaurants, that's really what it is. It's big tech companies weaponizing the data that we gave them, essentially to use it against us.
That's the paradigm I think that some restaurateurs don't get. And that is, it's not about what I want to do as a business owner or operator. It's what does the consumer want?
You may have the best price a 30-unit chain can get. It's just not the best price.
People aren't clamoring for restaurants to reopen because they're hungry. Like, we know for the most part how to feed ourselves. We want to go there for the experience and the connection to other people.
When you think about guest experience, we talk about putting the guest at the center of everything, right? But for that to be really effective, you've got to focus on your team members.
Obviously, a great product, a great software is one thing, but the people that power it are everything.
So if you want to future-proof your brand, in my opinion, right now, do anything you can to have systems in place to digitize as many customers as possible.
Even if the food's great, space is beautiful, all of the above, when it's all said and done, when you leave there, the thing you remember is how you were treated. What was that overall experience? That's what really typically resonates with the consumer.
Again, you have to recognize that the goalposts have moved now. And so the way that we were doing business 12, 24, 36 months ago has changed forever.
If you trade the customer that only when we ding you with a deep discount do you come in, you're trading them to be, for lack of a better term, bottom feeder.
The ideal user experience is just really being able to just talk to whatever device it is.
But I promise you, if you aren't dedicating resource and dollars and time to thinking about the future, you're going to fall behind, or you've already fallen behind.
It's not different for distributors. They don't want to spend the time negotiating price. They want to spend the time servicing you.
People who do take hospitality serious, you see a difference there. And you always remember that. You will remember how you felt